So, I watch a lot of television because, you know, I'm unemployed and I have that kind of time. And sometime the last, I don't know, 6 to 12 months, I'm not too sure exactly how long because, let's face it, I don't update my act. The AMI Institute, not double AMI, not the insurance guys, the Australian Medical Institute. These are those guys that, you know, said that you spray that stuff up your nose to get a longer lasting erection. They've come out with this ad and it says that over 50% of all men apparently suffer from premature ejaculation. Now I personally think this statistic might be bullshit, because these are the guys that said spraying stuff up my nose was going to fix my dick. But let's just, for the sake of argument, say this is true. It's over 50% of all men suffer from premature ejaculation. That's more than fucking half. Did it ever occur to these AMI guys that that's when a man's supposed to come? These guys are normal. I mean, I once had a bird accuse me of premature ejaculation. I said to her, no, fuck that, sweetheart, you can call me Gandalf. Because like the Great Wizard, I arrived precisely when I intended, not a moment before, and not a moment after. So while we're on the topic of television ads, because I really do have that kind of time. Does anyone remember that Kleenex ad a few years back, that are you a scruncher or are you a folder? And you had that young kid on there and all his family is scrunching the napkin, and he's at the table and he's folding his napkin away. Shows him on the shitter and there he is, he's folding his napkin. Looks so fucking pompous and just full of himself. This ad has ruined my fucking life. Because I remember when that ad came on, it was a gut, visceral reaction that I had to that ad. I went, I'm a scruncher. I'm from the West, I'm a man, I get in there, I scrunch, I get up, I make good time. And I don't know, a month or two after that ad first came on television, I was sitting on the toilet and I'm finishing up, comes time to clean, I look down and there I am, fucking folding. And I mean, I remember it was a gut reaction. I was a scruncher, but here I am, proofs in the fucking pudding, I'm a folder. And I mean, was I always a folder? Did this ad make me a folder? When did this fucking happen? When was this? And if you ask me, that's got to be like sitting at home, you're watching television, and on comes an ad for, I don't know, Pirates of the Caribbean. And Johnny Depp comes on and he's prancing across the screen as Captain Jack Sparrow, and then I look down and just, there I am. And I mean, is this a new thing? Was I always in that Depp? Or is it just, I like cock now? So, I like to fuck with people, especially people that take themselves way too seriously. And the group of people I run into most often that take themselves way too seriously would have to be feminine women. I'm sorry, feminist women. They're all fucking feminine. So feminist women, and it usually ends in that big argument where they say to me, why is it that a fella can fuck 100 chicks in a week and be a champion, right? But if a chick fucks 5 blokes in a year, she's a whore. And they're asking me this like I fucking invented you. And it's not even an idea that I necessarily agree with. But I am sick of having this fucking argument. So I says to them, it's like this, sweetheart, because they like that, the feminist women. So I says to her, it's like this, sweetheart. A key that opens many locks is by definition a master key, yeah? But a lock that's opened by many keys, well, it's a fuck lock now, isn't it? So I'm single, surprise. Yeah, and that's great for now, but nobody wants to be single forever. So for the last, I don't know, fortnight or so, I've been wandering around with a condom on. Not because I'm a nut job or anything, but a while back I got myself some pretty good advice. And that was, dress for the job you want, not the job you've got. So, rape whistles. Let's end this one on a high, eh? I sometimes think about rape whistles, not so much the whistles themselves, but the people who manufacture rape whistles. Because even if you get into this business with the best of intentions, right, you think to yourself, rape's rather prolific, I'd like to do something to try and bring down the rate of rape. And at least make women feel safer, even if I can't do anything to actually make them safer. Problem with that is, these are very good intentions. Once you start selling rape whistles by the tens of thousands, you really don't want people to stop raping, do you? Because without rape, you sort of don't have a business. I mean, can you imagine these guys at their quarterly meetings? Sorry fellas, bad news, sales are down. Jimmy, you're up, here's the balaclava, get out there and run myself some business, mate.